2025 wasn't just another year for P-pop. It was the year BINI stopped being promising and became the standard. How did a girl group go from local hype to regional dominance in just 12 months? Before 2025 flipped the script, BINI had already been making quiet noise. Formed in 2019, they were sharpened through Star Hunt Academy. Their name, BINI, came from the Tagalog word bini bini, meaning young lady. A nod to their mission to embody the modern Filipina, sweet, fierce, independent, and informed. But this wasn't just a girl group, it was a project years in the making. Behind the polished performances was a storm most never saw. 12-hour days, brutal drills, pressure not just to perform, but to outshine. This was an intentional group, built to take P-pop to the world stages. A system to create stars who could stand on any stage in the world. Every note, every move, every stare into the camera. Checked, tested, refined. Then came June 11th, 2021. BINI debuted with Born to Win. Months later, they dropped their first full-length album of the same name 12 tracks, with songs like Born to Win, Kapit Lang, Golden Arrow, and Na Na Na. The results were massive. The album hit #1 on the iTunes Philippines Top Albums chart. Over 140 million streams on Spotify, record-breaking numbers for a debut album. The Born to Win music video became the fastest debut views for any P-pop group at the time. The song was also nominated for Wish Pop's Song of the Year at the Wish Music Awards. 23, BINI announced to the music industry that they didn't come to play with Pantropico. This track didn't just trend, it took over. Produced by local powerhouse Flip Music, the song went viral on TikTok, sparking the Pantropico Dance Challenge. By July, it had crossed 100 million streams across Spotify and YouTube Music. It wasn't just a hit, it was crowned Song of the Year at the MYX Awards. That same year, BINI made history. They became the first Filipino act to top Spotify's Daily Top Artist Philippines, overtaking global giants like Taylor Swift. And then, they broke into KCON LA, the first P-pop group to ever perform there. 24 wasn't loud, it was calculated, a slow burn. They dropped Salamin Salamin, a major success, debuting at #2 on Mike's Daily Top 10. That same year, TVMA's Best Asian Act won. Spotify Global Breakout Artist earned. Araneta Coliseum sold out. The message was clear. By the end of 2024, BINI had done more than most girl groups ever will. Chart-topping singles, sold-out shows, a fan base that wasn't just growing, it was multiplying. But still, something was off. They had the numbers, the product, the talent, but the world still looked at them like they were just knocking. Like they were one of those good music groups trying to match the impact of SB19. Then came February 2025. BINI stopped asking for permission. Blink Twice dropped their first full English single, A Bold Move. This song didn't just trend, it exploded. Million views in 12 hours. No one on YouTube Philippines. Charted in New Zealand, the UK, and right back home. In less than a week, BINI wasn't just a local success. They were charting across the map. They put the world on notice. Then came the EP, BINIverse. All English, all bold. This wasn't a local play anymore. Billboard Philippines called it their best work yet. Fans called it a shift. Everyone felt it. Then they took it live. Same month, same energy. BINI stepped onto the biggest indoor arena in the world, the Philippine Arena. Not as guests, not as openers, as headliners. Then came the world tour. The message was clear. We're not just singing for Manila anymore. We are chasing bigger goals. This wasn't luck, it was calculated. And the takeover had just begun. The world started paying attention. Teen Vogue dropped a full feature, calling them modern Filipina icons. Billboard Philippines crowned them 2025 Women of the Year. They claimed P-pop Girl Group of the Year at the Asian Choice Awards. Then, Forbes Asia 30 Under 30. Yes, they made that list too. And just when it felt like they couldn't go higher, they became the first P-pop act to hit 1 billion total Spotify streams. This wasn't an overnight moment. This was legacy in motion. Every group has fans, but BINI? They have blooms. From local support to global movement, Blooms backed their favorite pop stars every step of the way streaming parties. Fan-made billboards, birthday projects, in Manila, LA, Dubai, even Seoul. Blooms didn't wait for the world to notice BINI. They made sure it had no choice. On the way, they gained more fans. And through it all, BINI's online presence never missed. TikToks, Instagram stories, behind-the-scenes chaos, relatable, real. That authenticity, it connected. Gen Z didn't just watch, they joined. Alongside SB9, BINI helped P-pop step into global conversations. They became the voice of the generation. Shows kept selling, streams kept climbing, people kept talking, even Reddit. Thread after thread. 50,000 tickets, just from the Western legs alone. This was unthinkable, until they did it. BINI has been doing their thing from the start. Their look wasn't soft, not built to please. It was focused, deliberate, controlled, bright colors, sharp lines, Filipino patterns. Each outfit held intention, each appearance a decision. They didn't dress to stand out. They dressed to stand above. Their visuals matched their vision, loud, proud, and unapologetically Filipina. For years, Filipino artists were overlooked, too niche, too local, too soft. BINI proved doubters wrong. They proved a girl group from the Philippines could fill arenas, trend globally, and bring their own flavor without borrowing from anyone. Every win for BINI was a crack in the old narrative, and every stage they stepped on, a reminder that Southeast Asia is no longer on the sidelines. What's next? 1 billion streams, arena headlines, global headlines. There are rumors of collabs, another English EP, bigger venues, new continents. Currently one of the biggest and most successful groups in the P-pop, BINI isn't slowing down anytime soon for sure.